Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship for StarCraft 2!
The mothership core of Zest is actually being touched up a little bit here. We'll get to that high ground.
He doesn't want to lose it here. It's a very expensive unit to lose, and this is very important.
Right. He'll probably have to recall here. Oh, one shot away from... Oh my god, he actually got it! Great pickoff for Trap.
So Trap has already killed the mothership core early on of Zest, and now he goes for the second big blow into Zest. He's going to take a pylon, just maybe slow his opponent down, supply block him if he can, and see what more he can achieve.
Bit of a scrap here in the middle with the 3 Colossus of Trap.
Zest isn't ready. Zest isn't ready to fight.
He doesn't look ready at all. He's controlling the Immortals back here on this drop. One Colossus getting a little bit low here.
There's already a lot of damage being dealt here by Trap onto Zest's army. He may be able to go for momentum. And if he's able to get momentum, he could push towards his third, but he's happy with just the Colossus pickoff. That was good enough of a win. Small damage over time is going to start to have more critical effects on the game, giving the Tempest an ideal chance to shoot onto the Colossus.
He drops the Revelation, but it's not on the Colossus, it's on the Stalkers here.
Here we go, big fight. This could be win or lose for map number 1 right here, Maynards.
Trap hallucinating some Colossi here to try and miss the targeting of Zest. He's moving into a choke. The Tempest are targeting down the Colossus one at a time. They are hitting some of the hallucinated ones.
There's a bunch of Dark Templar from Trap that he's walked in, and they are doing so much damage to Zest's army!
Oh my god! Zest's army is dwindling here. Trap is pushing this back with the Tempest advantage. The Tempest advantage be damned, Apollo. He's pushing this all the way.
I can't believe that he didn't have an observer with the army, and Dark Templar just went straight to the army. Go again. There's still Dark Templar in here doing damage, but this is a great position for Trap. Remember the income difference between the two of them? That is still a big problem for Zest.
The charge loss of Zest are coming in. A couple of the Archons are down. Dark Templar still doing damage on the ground here, and the Observer only now just joining the fight.
Yeah, dealing a lot of damage here, and Trap is a little bit too eager. I think he's out in the middle of the map, and this is being punished by Zest, and all of a sudden, just like that, a flick of a switch, Trap is in trouble. Yeah, there is an observer with this army for Zest, so Dark Templar not a bit of a problem. Trap waiting, trying to add as much to his army as he can before he goes in.
And some Tempest from Trap joining from the right here. There's actually doing a fair bit of damage to these Colossus from the back. Oh, a Warp Prison pick up here from Zest, a nice save.
Yeah, and that's great micro there by Zest. The Colossus staying alive for much longer than he thought they would.
They will eventually go down, actually. Oh, beautiful micro from Zest, keeping those Colossus alive. So sick. One does eventually go down, and they are going to dwindle in number, and the Archons are pushing through. Trap, what's he got left?
What's he got left? Not too much. The Tempest actually getting towards that Colossus, but there is a 4th base here for Trap, and he's had that for a long time, so he does have a decent income, and maybe he can build enough units to hopefully push this back. But another round comes in from Zest. He's getting into the 3rd base. He's killed 22 probes. So that income, not as good as it was before. And Trap, it felt like this was his game, but Zest has been able to turn it around, and it looks like he shall take the first map of the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship Final.
GG! Zest up 1 game. So his tech is shifting as well.
And that is going to get spotted by Zest, who darts in with his mothership core, and is going to just, may go all the way out here, may not need to use a recall. Okay, he's going to kill a probe and then just recall out. So Trap's plan has been spoiled. He went for the Stargate, and usually you could see an Oracle to try to dart in, to pick off probes and do a lot of damage, and we actually saw Stalkers move in to pick up another probe. So 2 probes were killed. So he has chosen this very dangerous army for Trap to be able to build this expansion. And down goes the Oracle here, so nice little pick off there for Trap.
And this 3rd is under siege by Trap. He's killing probes, and the Nexus is almost certainly going to go down. But Zest on the other side of the map, going for attack into the natural of Trap here.
Very smart from Trap, though. Kills off the Nexus, then recalls the majority of his units home, but he didn't bring all of them home. I think the recall was a bit of a mistake because he didn't grab everything. He only sent back about 20% of his army, and the other 80 is in the middle of the map. They're doing nothing.
They're on their way, and will they be here in time? Those force fields were excellent from Trap as he tried to keep the Zealots coming through a small little funnel here. As you mentioned, the funnel's great for the Colossus, but here comes the rest. So many charge lots from Trap coming through. Zest's army is starting to fall to pieces here, especially with the Colossus from the main coming down from the high ground.
Yeah, pretty good fight there, and 4 Colossus remain alive for Trap. and he pushes back Zest, and even though that was a little bit dangerous with that recall, he managed to get back in the nick of time.
He's moving in through the natural here. Trap going for a big push, his +2 finishes.
Zest's army's bigger.
It is bigger. And is it better? The Zealots are coming down with the Archons from the top. Trap walking into a Zest trap. He's being pushed into Zest natural, and Zest is going to chase him the whole way. This one Archon on the edge, looking at second Colossus, doesn't even matter. GG! Zest fist pumping as he takes the second game away from Trap.
Thinking a little bit ahead, said, wait a minute, if you got a Stargate, you could build a Phoenix. And as we can see, he's brought it back to safety. But on the flip side, Zest does get more intel. Gets in, sees another gateway added, a Stargate added on as well. The Phoenixes must support picking up anything they can here. That's a great start.
Yep, one Stalker going to go down, a second Stalker about to drop. But the 4 Stalkers of Trap are going through into the main, getting probe kills. He's up to 5 already, 6 probe kills. 7 probe kills, and Trap is doing a bit of damage here. And what does this mean for Zest?
Well, at the moment, Zest is going to clean this up quite easily. But in goes Zest. How much damage can he get? Trap, I think, has a pretty cool and unique idea of how to deal with this. But will it work? Will it work is the big question as we watch this unfold. The Stalkers and the Void Rays of Zest looking for that Nexus. A lot of Phoenixes in the sky here for Trap, and they're just getting, they build so quickly, and they're just coming through. Look at this, Zest is just going to get the cancel and then probably recall out. He's not focusing on wearing the army down for Trap, and he's just going to cancel it and then say, okay, cool, I've killed your Nexus. Let's see if I can do a little bit more damage, and if things get sticky, I'll leave. You actually don't have any detection. You don't have a robotics facility out, which has actually just started, funny enough, and he's going to try and make this work. Dark Temples could do huge amounts of damage. And these Phoenixes, speaking of huge amounts of damage, do another 7 probe kills here. They do take a hit to their numbers. They're down to 4, but 27 probe kills in this game. Very nice for Trap. And it has been spotted by Zest. He sees the wave, this little... Oh, nice. Well done by Zest here. Yeah. Coming in again, the charge lot's touching up the paint on that Nexus, but they need a kill here. Okay, what Trap is doing, he's being patient. He's forcing out the photon overcharge from that Nexus, because that is a lot of damage that is being dealt over time. And a very nice play here by Zest, and whoa, he doesn't want to lose an Archon. Yeah, one of those Archons got very, very low. Zest has been great with his blink control. This engagement, it's only just been a handful of Stalkers, and they're already winning the fight so far. Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage, and he moves out, he sees the army, and he's like, oh, wait a minute. Why are you here with a bigger army that you had before? And Trap is gonna go for the fight. He doesn't care. There's no more waiting. There's no more baiting. It is time to take this fight. Zest trying to stop a concave here, but the concave is definitely superior for Trap at this point as he buys his time. These Immortals, oh, the Archon count from Trap is insane. He's up almost 30 army supply, and he's going to push through here and try and end it. A lot of the charge lots coming through with a massive wrap around the army of Zest. A Colossus coming from the right here. The Archon count of Trap is decimating with a splash damage from the back, and this third Nexus is in big trouble. Zest is in big trouble. He's taking a lot of damage here from the army of Trap. That's a beautiful attack, well executed from Trap, and he will take his first map in this series. GG. He will not go quietly into that good night. He's going to see the Stargate, he's going to see the Oracle, and he can prepare his defense. It's a great scout. Incredible. So very nice scout. Information, what it's all about here in the early game of StarCraft 2. Two Oracles coming in, they have been detected now by Zest. And he's defending very well with these couple Stalkers here. Loses 1 sentry, and considering Trap went double Oracle as well. Oh, actually, hold that thought. We've got a bit of engagement here with some Blink Stalkers. Even with the Vision spell, Zest feels confident enough to move down the ramp here and take out a few Stalkers of Trap and just force him back. Trap spreading his units out here. Here we go. There's the engagement. All the Tempest of Zest doing the damage in the air. He's tearing apart the Tempest of Trap. The Mothership is dead, and the Colossus is going to fall pretty quickly here. How's it going on the ground here for Trap? The army of Zest in the sky is definitely winning the fight. Trap pushing through on the ground, a warp in from Zest on the bottom, but those Stalkers can't change things up here. And the air army stands strong here, Maynard, as they are delivering the damage over to these units. They're trying to run away, but they can't combat this. They're running, they're trying to hide. A new wave has been warped in here, but the Tempest 9-1. It's so important to tie this series up to get that momentum back swinging in his way. His army's pulling up here, but even if the army comes here, can he pick the fight? He has a lot of Zealots that are charging in. Zest, Tempest, unadulted. Stalkers could blink from behind and maybe get underneath these Tempests. And they're coming to join the fight. The 3 Colossus on the ground as well.
The Archon helping out a little bit against the Stalkers. They are blinking. They are targeting down the Tempest, but they're targeting them down a little bit slowly here. The Stalkers are starting to dwindle, and the Archons are going down as well. Zest is powering through Trap right now with his superior army. Actually, the Tempest of Trap are pulling in, and they are cutting into these numbers. Whooping in some Stalkers. And they're starting to pick up the Tempest one by one. The Zealots of Trap are holding the Zealots of Zest, but Zest Zealots are pushing through these Bleak Stalkers. It's just not enough at the moment.
It's incredibly close here, incredibly close, but there's still 4 Tempests remaining. He needs to get rid of these Tempests. The reinforcements from Zest are so far away, he doesn't have a pylon close. Another one is going to go down here. One targeted!
There it is, he targets it, and it does go down. The army of Zest is going to reinforce the Tempest here.
An Archon's going to be made to help out. He's trying to micro these big units back. Another one goes down.
And another Tempest goes down. 2 still in the sky, though. Zest pressing the issue here. He's still not done with Trap. He's going to push through and probably take out this Nexus.
And shields are starting to regenerate on these Tempests. This is bad for Trap. He has to get rid of them, but he's losing steam. He's lost his 4th base from earlier. He's losing this one as well. It is over.
GG! Zest takes it up to match point here in the World Championship Grand Finals in Katowice. 3 games to... Stopping the Stalkers getting up, but they do have that blink very, very shortly. It's only halfway done.
And at the worst time, Trap is pylon blocked. He can't build any units. This is terrible for Trap to miss a pylon. He loses a sentry, and already the pressure is on. And now there's going to be a lot more Stalkers making their way. Photon Overcharge must be used here. He needs to buy himself time to get the Immortal out, that maybe he can push his back. This is very important. If he loses his Nexus, he's in trouble. And now there's going to be a lot more Stalkers making their way. Photon Overcharge must be used here. He needs to buy himself time to get the Immortal out, that maybe he can push his back. This is very important. If he loses his Nexus, he's in trouble.
Losing a Stalker there for free. The Photon Overcharge is delaying Zest for now, but not for long. He comes in with his Stalkers. Blink is about to finish.
5 seconds on that blink, and he can start jumping backwards. He saves that Stalker. And what we may see, he may even jump on that single Immortal.
He may, if a blink forward,
he's gonna do it!
He targets down the Immortal, the big scary Immortal is down, and with a superior Stalker count, down goes the Mothership Core, down goes the units of Trap, and he is in so much trouble. Zest is pressing the issue here with these Blake Stalkers.
He moves back, he warps in another round. He's just killed off the Mothership Core, he's picked off the strong Immortal, and he's going to go again.
The Nexus is
going to fall, and this is a massive move for Zest. But he's not content with just a Nexus kill. He wants to win!
GG! Your world champion is KT Rolster Zest. Zest is best. Got the job done.
And just like that, it was over. Zest is the Intel Extreme Masters 2015 StarCraft 2 World Champion!